How does Thomas Sowell's work align with classical liberal principles? Have you ever wondered how one person's ideas can shape a broader political philosophy? Thomas Sowell's work is a great example of this. His thoughts align closely with classical liberal principles, especially when it comes to limited government, free markets, and individual responsibility. Let's start with limited government. Sowell believes that the role of government should be minimal. He argues that the government should mainly focus on protecting property rights, enforcing contracts, and maintaining the rule of law. When governments intervene too much, especially in economic matters, it often leads to unintended consequences. These consequences can harm the very people that the policies are meant to help. This view mirrors classical liberal beliefs that the government should not interfere excessively in people's lives or the economy. Now, let's talk about free markets. Sowell is a strong supporter of voluntary exchange and competition. He believes these elements are the best ways to create prosperity and improve living standards. He often critiques central planning and redistributive policies. Through his research, he shows that economies driven by market forces tend to outperform those with heavy government control. This aligns with the classical liberal idea that economic freedom is vital for innovation and personal liberty. Individual responsibility is another key point for Sowell. He emphasizes the importance of personal choices and challenges the idea that social and economic outcomes are solely due to systemic factors. Instead, he highlights the roles of culture, incentives, and human behavior. This focus on individual accountability fits well with classical liberalism, which values personal autonomy. Interestingly, while Sowell shares some views with libertarians, he also recognizes the importance of social structures. He critiques the idea of individuals being completely detached from their communities. He argues that family and community play essential roles in individual success. This perspective is consistent with a conservative classical liberal tradition that values both individual freedom and social order. In practical terms, Sowell supports policies aimed at reducing regulations, lowering taxes, and reforming welfare systems. He believes these changes can encourage work and self-sufficiency rather than dependency. His analysis of economic history and social policies provides a solid foundation for Republican approaches that prioritize economic freedom and limited government. Overall, Thomas Sowell's work embodies classical liberal principles by advocating for limited government, free markets, and individual responsibility. His critiques of government intervention and focus on empirical evidence offer a strong intellectual basis for Republican policy preferences rooted in classical liberalism.